Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It is the day of another day that we call Saturday. Anyway, the being said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe on this day. If you're going out, like I said before, just be safe and make sure that you're going, where you're going. You're outside as far as you walk out the door. Make sure you see everybody that you encounter. Make sure you look around, because it's around December where there are a lot of Christmases that will not be taking place if some people don't come home with money. And if you're going out, you are officially a target as far as income. Now, we already know I'm having really like a lot of problems sleeping and stuff. And, when you are, I guess they call it sleep deprived, you get a chance to see the, okay, let me just say this for the scary people. I'm about to talk about spirits and stuff. I guess I'm going to put it at the title, so before you click on it, you already know, so just click over it. But the reason why I'm talking about this, again, is because of the thickness of it. Now, I'm not always going to keep starting at the beginning, because every time I start at the beginning, it just makes me never get my point out. Now, a lot of times, once upon a time, when it was like 3:30, spirits used to come out. 4 o'clock, they would go back in. But now there's a break in the ozone, and now the spirits are walking on the earth. Now, a lot of people cannot feel this, but a lot of people can. If you are a spiritual person, you can always feel something. And the thing about it is that I know I'm being followed. This is happening to me ever since I was a little bitty kid. And it's always going to be, I have to share my story only because there are so many people like me that's happening to them. And then when they try to share this story with someone, oh, it's just demons. Oh, you need sage. Oh, you need to stop watching movies and deal with the real people. Let them tell you that story. Everything is not about a movie, and that's the sad part about it, is that, people relate things to things, and, you look at a movie, oh, you just need sage and stuff. They'll help you. The spirits will help you pass the sage around with you. That's how deep it is. And the thing about it, you have to understand, you're talking about an entity that's been on this earth, so basically they're much more immune to a lot of things. Oh, you just need to go to church and stuff like that. There's spirits in the church. It just amazes me that and the reason why I'm saying I don't like this is because when certain people like myself try to open up to give people an insight, there's one that want to learn. There's always the one who try to shut it. Oh, girl, don't believe. Oh, boy, don't believe it. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. And then at the end of the day, when it all blows up, they'll go, oh, I thought they was just playing. And then you be like, well, I was listening to you. Look what I'm in. Anyway. So, like I said before, a lot of spirits has passed on and stuff. And I talked about the little kids dying and coming back, being reincarnated. Little boys still acting the same way as far as being a little more gay. Little girls being a little more masculine. These are all spirits that's inside these bodies. And sometimes the spirits come back to the families or parents that are homophobic. And a lot of times these kids are killed. And a lot of times when these spirits are brought to this earth, people don't understand. Now, me myself, I've been going to experience as far as a lot of spirits that's been coming to my house a lot more. For some reason, I feel this apartment, someone died definitely in this bathroom. Now, when I go to the bathroom at night, I usually don't cut the light on only because I know who's going to be staring in the mirror. If there's a person standing in front of the mirror, and this is the thing about spirits. I'm sharing this story with you, and they hear me sharing this story with you. And it's hard for me to try to communicate with you to let you know what's going on without something going wrong. If the camera goes wrong, or flicking of the light, or something will move, or something, they don't want me there. So anyway, there's a woman who passed away inside of, I believe in this bathroom, so I don't know if it was in this bathroom somewhere, but she definitely died somewhere near it, because whenever I come to this bathroom stuff, I feel it. And also, whenever I do videos and stuff in this bathroom, my voice becomes very deep. And if you compare me talking on one way to the next way, it is what it is. Now, the best way for me to describe it is, you know how you go outside and it's like, okay, the fog, okay. You know it's raining and stuff and it's like foggy weather? That's how it is. If you can understand what I'm saying. You know, like the fog, we go out, it's like, it feels like the smoke is out, but it's like daylight and stuff, but you still can see the smoke. That's how it is. That's what I see. I see people moving, and that's not just here, it's also when I go outside. Like last night, I kept seeing someone in this apartment once again and stuff, and the thing about it, one girl asked, she said, Raven, how does it feel to be going through this? I said, well, the thing about it is that you don't really have a say-so in it. You don't pick. And for the people who say, well, how do you know they're not demons? Baby, let me tell you something about a demon. A demon, you can feel it. Just like you get this bad feeling something, you don't have to worry about that with that. Because they will hit you. And I mean hit you. And baby, let me tell you something. When a demon jumps on you and hits you, you can't fight back. Only thing you can say is the blood of Jesus or Jesus, 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 honey. That's the only thing that's going to stop it off of you. Because other than that, it's a battle you will never win. So I know the difference between a demon and someone who doesn't mean any badness. But the people always got to be against the grain as far as they don't believe. And that's, listen, if you don't believe it, then don't believe it. But, like I said before, I only can do what I can do. And if you're not ready to receive the information, my thing is that it's not like I didn't put the information out there. I did all I could do. I also realized that my videos are not going to fly as fast as I want them to. And it's not. They're going to fly once I die. And people are going to click on these videos, they're going to notice me. It's not going to be wide stream notice as much as you should be. Y'all body, y'all feel as though it's not going to happen that way. Because it's not to stop things from happening. So my mission has been trying to stop girls from being murdered, bad things from happening to people, bad things. So it's not going to be put out there to save souls, because that's not what it wants to do. It's how the universe works. Because if it was otherwise, as far as being very negative, it would be out there. But it was like I'm trying to save souls and save people and help people not commit suicide, to help them be more strengthened about what's happening to them in their life. It's not going to be shared. And you're going to look at this video probably years later or down the line of someone else that I passed on. They said, wow, this person tried to sell this stuff and look at it happening now. Why we just found out about this? That's how it's going to go. And I know that. And I'm fine with that. You know, the thing about it is that I'm not even angry with the woman who birthed me or the man who birthed me, because I can expect them as spirits. And when spirits don't understand other spirits, they kind of run away from it and stuff. And a lot of times they can't accept a lot of things when it comes to things, and that's fine. And the thing about it that makes it so powerful is that I'm still moving forward. I'm not sprung out on drugs. I'm not on anything. You know, I'm not doing coke or smoking weed. I'm doing other stuff. You know, I'm not saying anything is bad with that, but, you know, everybody deals with their life differently, but that's not me. Now, for the kind of person I've been through what I've been through, you feel as though I would be more sprung out on drugs, but I'm not. And I get to see a lot of things. I get to see when my time has come. I get to see my replacement. And I know he's going to get mad. I met my replacement. And I knew you said, what does that mean, Riv? I met the person who's here so I can move forward. And I know you said, well, what does that mean, Riv? That means I met the person who's exactly zone of myself, but way better. And he gets mad when I say this because he does everything exactly like me. He thinks everything just like me. He wears his hair just like me. Well, not like me now, but he does everything exact. So when I get upset, he calls. When I'm crying, he calls. Because when I'm here feeling, he's feeling it. Like I said before, with the girls like me who know, God has sent the angel there within your life that's walking with you through this whole trial and tribulation. That actually, your guardian angel, and you're one that's going to fight for the battle. And it's either a female or it's a male. But these spirits are out to protect you. And they're there to keep things bad from happening to you. So, even gay guys, their spirits are here to keep things bad from happening to you. Whether you want to realize it or not, it is what it is. Like I said before, if you can receive it, receive it. And the reason why I'm telling you this is to let you know that, you know, the spirits are walking among us and stuff, and people that are passed on is not in the ground anymore. They're actually walking the earth. And I don't know whether they're coming back as quickly or they're leaving as quickly, but we're very much in a very spiritual war. So if you think you're hearing somebody talking to you and you're walking down the street, you turn around, there's nobody there, they're in your ear, they're there with you and stuff. And a lot of times you may walk, you turn around, and you're like, I heard somebody, you turn, there's nobody there. They're there. Don't second guess, don't question what you're feeling, don't question what you're seeing. You may not can see it, but what you're feeling, the presence that's there, it is actually there. A lot of them don't, it's hard to really see them. I think the only time you really can see them is when you become almost sleeping deprived and stuff, where you almost like, and the reason why I say sleeping deprived is because you're really sleepy, right? You know, you're tired, you're like half asleep and you're half awake, but it's like the middle, which means that your eyes, your third eye is much more open, and you can see a lot more things that you wouldn't see if you had to sleep. Because with the sleep, you can't really see them as clearly as you could think, as clearly as you could see them when with the middle and stuff. Because that's why I was telling a friend of mine, I said every time I go to sleep, they go, wake up, wake up. They always wake me up. They don't want me to. They don't want me to go to sleep because I don't know. I mean, it's funny because like most people are afraid of somebody killing them on the street. My whole thing is somebody coming through the door to get me, and y'all get ready to see them, you know. And I don't know, it's like a middle ground, and I'm not really sure exactly the message that they keep trying to tell me. And they also asked me to tell someone something, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to break her heart. And it's bad when spirits want you to tell somebody something about somebody else, and it's like, I don't want to get in it. Like, I don't want to do it. It's like, I need you to give this information. I can't. Like, I don't want to get in it. Like, I don't want to tell. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to tell. And it's a bad place and stuff. And then you find out things, and it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I really wouldn't wish it on anybody and stuff because it's very different. And yes, they go into church with you too. Anyway, I just want to share this with you as far as it being on uprise. And I want to keep you awake because if anything comes up and, you know, I get any information, I'm going to share with you and stuff. I just want to keep you up to know what's going on. If you're getting any paranormal things happening that you want to share that's happening to you, you don't notice that you're getting these crazy dreams or people jumping on you, or you're on the bed sitting down and somebody keeps pushing the bed, shaking it. Somebody always pushes the bed when I'm sitting on it. Somebody always shifts the chair like this. But I'll be sitting down and like this on my chin. I'm like, oh my God. And I'll let you know this stuff hit me. Anyway, I just want to share this with you as far as the spiritual world. Like I said, we're in a very spiritual world. These little babies you see being born back here again, already being incarnated, whether they want to believe it or not, they've been here before. They're actually older than you, but you believe this is the baby. You know more, but baby, those are your elders. They're really older than you, and if you're willing to learn from them, they're willing to teach you. But the only problem is they still got that baby part with them, coming with them, but it's a lot of wisdom coming with them. Have a conversation with them. Hear what they say to you. Find out how they know how to know certain things that you didn't teach them, if you don't believe me. Anyway, I just want to share this there with you as far as Saturday, as far as keeping your third eye open. And like I said before, you can follow me on Instagram. That's Raven_over. That's Raven_over. This way you get a chance to see a lot more of my life and living, a lot of things I can put on YouTube. Do the copyright visas and stuff like that. And I want you to be safe. And like I said before, if you're a girl like myself or anybody, but my sisters and stuff mainly, when you walk out that door, just be careful, because a lot of times, I'm going to say this because you finally listen, even though you may not see somebody watching you, somebody's watching you. And a lot of times we're killed by people we actually knew. I've been saying this for the longest, like I said before, I probably won't get out there either, but I've been saying it. Anyway, that said, I want to say I love you, and I want to thank you for watching Get the Rays.
Alright now. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I need to get to 9,000 people before the year's out. Come on, Raven. 9,000 people before 2018. I need to make this family grow. And like I said before, there's a lot of things I want to share with you that I can't put on YouTube due to copyright reasons. But you can find out a lot of things you want to may have wondered about Raven, as far as what's going on behind the scenes, what's going on behind the bathroom, you leave out the door, and that's on Raven_over. That's Raven_over. This way you get a chance to see a lot more of my life and living, and you can see how I do these videos and how I prepare for it, even how I distribute it. You know, and also there'll be tons of pictures there. So I love to see you there. Love you.